Hello friends, welcome back to Mysterious World. You must have heard and read a lot of stories about ghost spirits in a human body or the presence of evil spirits in buildings and houses commonly referred to as haunted houses. And whenever we come across through any story, it gives us a chill down through spine. However, what will you think when an entire train of 106 people traveling into it becomes ghostly for lifetime? Yes, you heard it right. It's a story about a train which was inanimate. Though no, it was lively, and even today people are afraid of that train in the same way as they have seen a ghost or a demon. This train is commonly known as the ghost train. There have been many events of the occurrence of this train. However, no one knows from where this train is coming and to where this train is going. Many people believe it's a demon train, and many claims it to be a time travel machine which is traveling front and back with time. Many people believe this train is from parallel world or from some different dimension and is stuck in time loop. So let's go ahead and let's know the truth of the train and start our today's episode. 14th June 1911, a train by the name of Zenati started from Rome with 106 passengers boarded on it. The passengers were supposed to go on a sightseeing tour to a nearby hill station. However, even before the starting of the train, none of the passengers knew that they were going on a journey which will never going to end for lifetime and which has no destiny. To reach the destination, the train has to go through a 1 kilometer long tunnel. However, the most shocking part of the journey was that the train went through the tunnel from one end but never came out from the other end. Initially, locals and officials thought that the train might be stuck in the tunnel or there could be a technical fault in the train while crossing the tunnel. With their apprehension, security forces from Rome police and officials from Railway Authority decided to go through the tunnel to know what has happened to Zenati. The more they went deep inside the tunnel, the more curious and afraid they were to know the whereabouts of the train. And with these thoughts in mind, slowly they have reached the other end of the tunnel, and there was no clue at all about the train that started on 14th June. Everybody who came to know about this incident was shocked that how can such a huge train vanish from the tunnel and where did it disappear? The Rome officials hasn't even started the investigation thoroughly when two people came to Roman Railway Authority and they said they were traveling from the same train that vanished on 14th June. Moments before the train entering the tunnel, both of them jumped from the train because they had a feeling that something unfortunate was going to happen, and they have also seen a white dense smog right in the entrance of the tunnel. The statement given by both of the travelers had made this incident more mysterious and thrilling. Meanwhile, for security reasons, Roman Railway has closed the tunnel for both the ends for an indefinite time period. Out of all the passengers traveling, one of the relatives of a passenger found a shocking report in the archive of 1926 that made everybody shocked. According to the reports, in the year 1845, there were 104 people who were admitted together in a mental asylum in Mexico, and no one knows who were all these 104 people and where did they came from. However, what's more disturbing fact was that all the 104 people were Italian, and when intervened, all of them have the same common answer that they came from Rome. The statement given by them and the Zenati train incident, which happened in the year 1911, were almost similar. However, the most bizarre fact was the incident occurred in the year 1911, but the victims were admitted in 1845. In a mental asylum, and even this does not amaze, then what do you think when you will come to know when asked all these 104 people, they said they came from Rome to Mexico by a train. And you will be surprised and dismayed to know that the distance between Rome and Mexico is 10,234 kilometers, and in between Mexico and Rome there are many huge oceans and seas. How can a train travel such a long distance journey through water? People really didn't believe these 104 people for obvious reason that they were from mental asylum and they do not have appropriate documents as well for the proof. Therefore, an investigation was being carried out and each and every ship and their passengers list was thoroughly checked. and the investigation came to a dead end when there was no clue of these 104 people. What do you think these 104 Italians in mental asylum came from, and how? Out of these Italian people, one of them had a tobacco box in which, along with the company hologram, there was year 1907 mentioned, and still this box is in custody of Mexico. So from that tunnel, where does that train disappeared is still a mystery. However, this ghost train is being sighted many times in Russia, India, Germany, Italy and Romania in various parts. Many eyewitnesses claims that the train that they have seen come in front of their eyes all of a sudden and disappeared has 3 compartments which were connected with each other through a strong iron pipe. It was obvious through the eyewitnesses that the train being seen at different locations had the same description. Therefore, it was one train they were talking about. In the year 1991 in Poltava, when this ghost train was seen, a paranormal investigator was present there and he boarded the train. And since then, he was missing until today. And even now there is a research operation going on for that investigator. Was it really a ghost activity? Or was Zenati got stuck in a time loop and still traveling? There are many questions for which no one has any answer. And these questions are a part of our life, so we call them mysterious. What do you think about what has happened to the train? Share your thoughts on the comment section below and don't forget to subscribe us, and we will be throwing light to some more mysteries soon.